My name is Tyler Courson. I'm the owner of Triton Race and Next Level Academy. I pretty much do a little bit of everything day to day. You know, that was a long time ago. You know, Chris had been doing some uniforms in the Metro League, and we had some guys kind of talking about, hey, have you seen these uniforms? And we were really kind of getting going. And he reached out and said, hey, I think I can help you out. And, you know, I was like, yeah, we need some help with the uniforms. And next thing you know, man, we just kind of partnered up. And he said, what do you think about being called the Triton Rays? Because at that point we were Alabama Rays. And I was like, man, if you hook us up on some cool uniforms, you can call us whatever you want. So that's kind of how it started. And it's kind of taken off from there. Yeah, you know, I think for us, you know, everybody kind of finds their niche. And, you know, with us, people kind of called us the Oregon of Travel Ball because we had so many uniforms, and we had it from, you know, socks to sleeves to batting gloves, you know, fully sublimated pants, everything looked. And so that in itself, you know, started to draw a lot of attention. And I think, you know, that alone, obviously on top of the good players and guys getting drafted, you know, just coaches walking up and seeing the uniforms kind of drew their eye, you know, drew kids' eyes. It really kind of started to separate us from, you know, just the normal travel organization. You know, I think the biggest thing with Triton is you don't feel like another number. And with Triton, it's more personal. You know, if you don't like something on a jersey, email them, call them real quick, and they'll adjust it. Something's not right for some reason, or you don't like something, they fix it. I think Triton takes a lot of pride in their stuff looking professional. Not just something screen printed on there, thrown out there, or something's not matching. They take a lot of pride in the quality of the product and making sure that you look good on the field. You look good, you play good. You know, so I think that is big. You'll see a lot of teams out there with stuff printed and something's off-centered, you know, this or that. And with Triton, everything's on point. It looks good every time you go out. You know, if we could play as good as we look, we'd be up there, you know. But, you know, I think that's the big thing. They take a lot of pride in their products, and that's big for us. It's hard to choose. I've had a lot of favorites. I think some that people still talk about a lot. There's one it's almost a Hawaiian theme. Kind of has like some flowers on it, but it was also a pinstripe. It was really wild. And when you guys first sent it to us, I was like, oh no, this is going to be terrible. But everybody loved it. And then the other one, we called them the bomb jerseys. We literally would have people come up and try to buy them from us, you know, during a tournament, just because they were so cool. So those would probably be two of the biggest hits I'd say we had so far. You know, I would tell other coaches the biggest reason to use Triton is they're personal. You know, they understand how this works. They understand the travel ball circuit. They know that, you know, these teams take pride in their colors and their uniforms. And so they make that really personal. And when you get that and you get those uniforms in, your kids are excited. And so, I mean, I think for coaches, just being able to pick up the phone and talk to the staff and get your stuff in. If you need an extra uniform all of a sudden, which happens all the time, they'll get that in and they make it happen quickly. So I think it just makes everything easier on the coaches when you have that lifeline for uniforms to be able to pick up and call them and they get it done right away. I think the big thing for me is, you know, when you go with a uniform company, you want to be with somebody that wants to help you grow, and not just somebody that's trying to just put their brand out there on your chest because you got a lot of numbers. You want to be with somebody that wants you to succeed, and I honestly feel like Triton does that. I feel like they bend over backwards to make sure that we're successful in every way, shape, and form. So I think for me, that's a big deal. But overall, Triton's been great for us. You guys have been great. All of our guys getting to go up there and do the model shoots, they love that. They feel like celebrities. So it makes them feel very cool So for us, this has been a game changer for sure.